press forward. Yeah, I guess.
Even boat, I think, is like really good to deal with it. Right, all you need is your Medusa to be in a pretty good position, and then it becomes increasingly difficult for Enigma to hold. You can't just like walk into the fight. He doesn't have any survivability.
But you have other people to start it, right? He doesn't have to be.
He doesn't have Blink though, so he still has to
close.
He's very close to
close.
Blink.
Yeah.
He's very close to Blink. You're not that afraid of the Enigma just because of the Dusa.
You're right, because like a black hole's not going to kill this Medusa. She's very well, unless she doesn't have Mana Shield on, which has happened once before. But
I don't think that's happening.
He's still very tanky. If he gets his blade mail off, which he should be able to, in between the Midnight Pulse and the ulti cast, like you can't really focus her down. Effective HP is
the Axe Rush.
Very high.
Good call there.
Axe's ownage. Underrated.
Here comes the smoke break, though. Perhaps not from the ideal hero, unless maybe dodges a bullet.
I'm going to quickly check Sunsfan.
All right, well, I'm going to keep my eyes on this game where Yao does manage to break that Lincoln Sphere on Ana. Maybe gets the whole hate, and he will go down. The Roar comes out, but it's after the first kill, and now Yao's on the run. The egg gets dropped, allowing OG to chase forward. Great control here. The wards were committed, ineffective, and NoTel on the hunt. Wants a piece of Victoria, chasing after Admiral Kunkka. A big dive towards the base, follow-up Sunray, nets them a third kill. The OG surprise pays off.
According to Sunsfan, the Axe is ranked 76, and it's placed under the overrated category.
Plays in the overrated?
Overrated category.
So 76 out of 100?
Out of all of the heroes.
Oh, 76.
It's like bottom third.
Yeah, it's
overrated?
Oh, that's what this site says. Overrated. Cinderen's face, overrated.
I think it's pretty ownage.
I've never seen it, so I'm ready to learn a lot from this game.
I think it's underrated.
Okay.
Like Cinderen's face.
Fair enough.
We'll see. And the thing about Medusa is she can use all the stats from the Scepter, which is pretty rare. Definitely needs a mana, definitely needs HP. Well, not definitely, but still can use HP. And plus 10 damage is pretty good. And HP and mana, so always pretty good. All good.
Gucci, Gucci, Gucci.
There's some heroes that you don't really want Scepter on. You're like, eh, these stats suck. Victoria's very poor. Poverty mode.
I smell Chick-fil-A.
How do you smell Chick-fil-A? Jesus.
Is that just how hot it is in here? Maybe I'm just having...
LD?
I'm having hallucinations, Lemmy.
I don't smell Chick-fil-A. Do you smell Chick-fil-A?
No.
No. Maybe that's just...
Maybe
that's just what I want to smell.
OG smell the smoke incoming?
Yes. And they also smell Chick-fil-A.
Where did he pop the link? Oh, he put it on NoTel. Huh.
Interesting. Here comes the seeds. They plop down those wards and Lgd.
All them boars, dude.
Get to work. 11 coming in. Starts the fight on NoTel. Manages to lock on with the boat crashing through.
Oh.
But the save. Jerax with the timing. They still hex him. They still commit for this. Blade Mail out. Ame in the front. He's already committed to Stone Gaze. They get off the Spirit Siphon. They've mostly broken through his mana. He's in too deep. Ame goes down. And the beauty of a chrono from Mono. Kaboom goes the egg. And splat go Lgd. Completely pwned.
Wait, Sharma. Why? You drop down Serpent wards, you have 4 boards, and you have a Medusa sieging the tier 2. Make them come to you. Because I don't think they have enough burst damage to kill.
That's what they should have done.
Yeah.
But they wanted to fight in between that window where Black Hole was still on cooldown. But now it's back up, so they're probably going to lose another team fight afterwards. And that was a great snowball save. I mean, NoTel's... Is it that important to kill the DP off at the start of the fight?
Dusa is not as tanky as she needs to be to dive that deep.
Yeah,
she got dumpstered in that fight.
How did she lose all of her mana?
Just
she was standing in Midnight Pulse.
She was standing in Midnight Pulse. She was tanking the Spirit Siphon.
No, the Midnight Pulse was towards the end. That was when all her mana was gone. I think she tanked the Sunray or something. It must be.
Spirit Siphon was on her. She was getting hit by the Void.
Yeah. A lot of small stuff.
And she's just not... Like, she's got, like, her basic kit, but she's not, like, a out-of-control Dusa yet.
I mean, that team fight was just, I think, a poor decision rather than, like, execution and stuff like that.
Well, they didn't have to dive, right? They could have just sat behind the wards, take the tower.
And then back off.
Chill.
If they come in, you Stone Gaze, and then, you know, you take a fight there.
They just got really excited after the last fight because of the no Black Hole.
Yep.
But that is the power of this OG draft. They're so good at countering that roar. If the snowball saves there, even if not, like you can chrono counter initiate.
Yeah.
Sure.
Same with the black hole. So
Exactly. I think they need to really evaluate how they take the fights, though. I think pressuring the Enigma is priority, the highest priority in the team fight.
he did complete the blink, and now on his way to his own personal Lincoln Sphere.
Yep. That's
Meanwhile, mid.
huge issue.
11 is going to tank that Spirit Siphon. A nice shards catch again by Jerax, and OG turn up the heat and pound down mid.
Don't talk about heat.
Oh, you want me to turn it on?
No.
Oh my god, they could lose some real estate here.
Some real estate.
Real estate. Really, really real.
With the bolt on top, okay.
Oh, maybe staying alive. Gets off that Yules.
Brink.
but Where are you going to blink? Ana? No Chrono. No
Nice
chance.
brink.
That boat buff. And now Roshan is up. S4 is around there. This could be a time for them to go. They do not have Chronosphere, and they do have the Shadow Shaman Serpent Wards up, but right now LGD have to make a move. They've fallen too far behind in too many team fights. Oh, she almost has Scepter too. This is the power spike. This is time to see.
Scepter power spike.
Scepter power spike.
Power spike.
It's on.
I'm excited to see this Axe in action.
Ooh, I want to check out some level 25 talents in this game. What's Medusa's?
All right, well, let's see. Dusa, no Axe just yet. It's just arrived mid-fight, but the hole comes through. The wards get dropped as the counterplay.
The Stone Gaze.
The Stone Gaze is the answer. S4 is denied. The Dusa stays alive. Now the Roar comes out, got a little bit of extra mana, keeps on fighting forward. Let's go dunk 'em. LGD charge in. They want Jerax. They'll kill him off too. 4 have fallen.
Power spike.
That wasn't the power spike.
That was the Stone Gaze.
Did he get the Axe Deliver for that fight? No, right?
It came mid-fight.
Yeah.
It came mid-fight.
After the
That's
first
surprise stats, man. Got him.
Oh, man.
Yeah, what a great Stone Gaze. Well, should be easy road for them.
Don't call it a comeback just yet, but LGD, they have completely eviscerated that OG lead.
He is going for the boots of travel play. I see it.
I'm telling you, brown boots for 40 minutes.
And you
BOT.
question the brown boots.
I don't
ban.
know. I think he's so better off to upgrade it, and then if you want to go BOT now, just sell and upgrade.
How do you dare question this Deuce after that last fight? Your insolence.
You suppress one button.
It was a very important button though, Lumi, and it wasn't accidentally hitting Mana Shield and turning it off.
That's, I guess, true.
So, I mean, let's give a little credit.
Instructions unclear, untoggled split shot.
And there is just no counterplay to the Stone Gaze being activated, so
You don't fight.
You just chill.
Just back off.
bait it out, back it off, do it again.
I think the best solution is to just silence her with Death Prophet.
Okay.
Because that's a really long duration silence, and they have no way for her to get out of it. Pretty good solution.
All right.
But I didn't exactly see the sequence of events that went down last fight. I don't know if the Death
I don't
Prophet
think the
was able
TP was there.
to- Yeah. They need that silence. Or Chronosphere. Maybe, I think he thought he could get the black hole up before the Stone Gaze, but
Yeah.
he did
It was
not.
very quick reactions by Ame.
Spam R.
Yes. And do it fast.
Queen of Pain still managing to keep her net worth high. Wait, she has 11 kills? Doesn't feel like it. I guess that's kind of life of Dusa. You don't get any kills. You just assist a bunch of people. Just tank for your team. The good life. And that's the thing. No matter how many items you get on Enigma, you cannot be... Oh, actually, technically, you could blink towards the Medusa, turn around, black hole away from her, but still catch her because she's behind you. Is that too next level?
My brain hurts.
That is so precise to actually put off.
But
yeah.
it's possible.
It is possible.
Anything is possible.
Or you could like Force Staff. You could blink black hole and then Force Staff past the Medusa.
Has the
Nice.
Lincolns. Make it hard. I mean, only a TI wouldn't pull that off, so, but
There's not many TI winners at this TI. What is it, 6 total?
I believe so.
3 of them on the EG TI5 squad.
Sounds correct to me.
Puppy, the only TI1 winner with a shot to grab 2.
what, S4?
No, TI1 winner, I said.
Okay.
That's like S4's a Han player, man. Gustav's a neophyte in the eyes of.
Are you saying he can't pull off the blink turnaround black hole?
I'm saying he's not an OG, even though he plays for OG.
I think S4 is pretty OG. I think TI3 is the OG era.
Is it? Are we just that old now, or TI3 is old school? I guess so.
I mean, I think
It's not new school.
Battle Royale Hall is definitely an OG experience. Let's put it
That's
that
true.
way.
That was the death of Ben Arroyo.
Oh, Scythe of Vice next. What? Ame doesn't need any damage. He went for the 600 mana. This guy is just looking to be a tank god.
Don't you generally go for the 600 mana?
No, with the Scythe too?
Yeah. I'm talking about his house.
Oh yeah, you do.
Okay.
But that plus Scythe, I thought, okay, maybe he might go for more offense because he's going Scythe. But Scythe?
Oops, sorry.
Scythe?
For what?
We talking about Scythe? God, I love
Well,
that.
it is good to not have any HP because then Midnight Pulse doesn't actually do that much versus you. That's kind of cool. And then his Stone Gaze will kill all the Manta illusions, so that's also kind of cool. So his mana is pretty safe here.
Yeah. And Basai for what though?
Scythe to proc those Lincolns.
Okay.
So yet you can Stone Gaze, the real hero. Right?
I thought the Mystic Snake with the axe is supposed to pop the illusions.
Yeah, but what about if they have Lincolns? How are you going to stun them?
The Snake Lady cometh. Double damage rune. Ready, just barely clipping him in the chrono, but that's all he got. Or how much do they drop? The Lincolns has been broken. S4 could be roared, and indeed he is. No black hole for you, sir. Now the blade mail comes out, looking for the snowball forward. S4 controlled entirely in this fight, doing nothing really on a force back, though the Deuce is starting to drop a little bit low. He has that DD. He's got the cheese. Le Fromage to the rescue will bring him back into fighting shape. Fly has found a triple in the meanwhile. Still the Deuce stays alive, maybe hanging on, though he gets bashed. He gets controlled. One core down, but now all of OG start to drop. Two have fallen. They've blown their big ultimate load, and they have not killed off the LGD cores as they jump onto Fly. Yule Scepter deployed, but no dive for some time. Now he gets silenced. Well played, Big Daddy, showing some love for his old friend, and it seems OG will mount a pretty solid defense, but lanes are pushing.
Wow.
Time to go home and defend if you're LGD.
That was Medusa with a double damage. She has damage issues.
Did they have Serpent Wards in that fight? They did, right?
Yeah.
They dropped it by the tier 3?
Yep.
Okay.
T3 barely got touched even. And Black Hole got canceled. And still. And it was a one-man Chronos here.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Is it time for Kunkka to get Chrysalis?
I mean, I think Ame just don't build his Hex, right?
I mean, also Fly
Yeah,
just...
he already had bought the Void Stone, though.
It's
He's
800
in,
gold.
dude. He's in for the Hex.
Just sell it, dude. Get
No, too
the
late.
damage.
You're committed. You're committed at this point, dude.
Is this Dude D-U-D-E or Dude D-O-O-D? How serious are we here?
For Ame?
Yeah.
It's not that bad because I think maybe can do a lot of damage. Because he's going Maelstrom and he's almost level 25. So, a little bit. Kind of, can you do half? Can you do D-U-O-D?
Ew.
Duode?
It's basically like normal dude or winter dude.
Dude.
It's my favorite winter lane.
Oh, BOT smoke into the mid lane. Ame does not catch the smoke though. Screw snakes.
Wow.
11 leads the charge. Ana could get caught out here. They got to break this Lincolns fast. They will do so. Roar comes through, but the Snowball Slave. Nice counterplay from OG, though they are lacking quite a few ultimates to try and take this fight. They try to control 11 for now. He stays alive, Ame. The Bulwark in the front lines. The Chrono is deployed, but Fly is dropping quickly in this fight. He won't get off the egg. The Stone locks down S4. Ame stands strong. The silence comes through. He doesn't care. Keeps on fighting. Yao TPing out on a shred of HP. Won't die in the fountain. It looks like barely healing up. They have to buy back on Fly to hold the line. Now they've got the black hole ready to go. The Chrono's already been expended. A beautiful shard catch, but still Ame ever so tanky. Even the power of the sun only bringing him down bit by bit, not instantly finishing him off. He hangs on, pushed to the low ground. Beautifully played there by Victoria to keep his Dusa in fighting shape. They even commit the egg. OG still chasing, still hunting. They can't slay the snake, not yet anyway. But the punch just in time at the buzzer, the torrent. Oh, it's too late. They finally get him down. Victoria on the run in the meanwhile. But a swarm of OG heroes descend, and they will eventually take him out too.
Wow. If Ame had run left to the shrine and then shrined, I think the fight would probably still be going on right now.
Yeah, but that's the problem, right? You have a 1 minute long fight as a Dusa. Normally you should be very happy, right? Because that means you're alive and you're punching people. But you're punching people for what? 160 damage? Scythe is not the item of choice. How is he going to kill anybody? All OG has to do right now is force Queen of Pain out of the fight. And then there's absolutely no damage left from the team. Who is actually hitting for more than 100 damage right now on the Radiant side? Apart from the Quap.
Yep, you're right. No one.
Do have to say great buyback by Fly. I don't think they get that DOTA kill without the follow-up with the Sunray.
Ooh, DD on Ana gets bottled up. This could be problematic considering Colonel's Spear is already up again.
He's also got a Diffusal now, so you've got your Manta Diffusal if you can catch that DOTA.
Can't counter, can't do it. Gets snaked.
Yeah. Well, not if you catch him off guard.
Yep. They need Roche again, but I don't know. LGD have a 5k gold lead. Doesn't feel like it because of Deuce's items. That's a size right there.
Dubious.
Dubious.
Dubious DOTA.
That alliteration, though.
There already is a Lotus Orb on Death Prophet too, so Scythe is even more useless. But she has a lot of mana regen. Plus 150%. And it's good stats. But no damage. Damage is a big issue, especially because she has BOTs. Like she
and
has
Lincolns. Like, there's just so much gold.
And X.
That's, like, not doing any damage. Plus 19 in 40 minutes.
OG on the chase. They started off with no talent, just trying to suck Yao's life force away from him. Commits the Exorcism for this. The creeps are coming in, but at the same time, there's still a wave there. They really want to commit for Yao. They'll get him with the Sunray. The Exorcism was used very early, though, so they'll lose a lot of the effective damage on tower. Still, though, OG breach into the high ground. They've got the hole ready in reserve, as well as that Chronosphere. And Ana's going to chuck out the illusions, but a snake will be coming soon to deal with these. Not even needed.
They need to save this T3. No tail. Ooh, is he going to get it with the tail end of his spear? Decides against it. Afraid of that stone.
As well, he should be.
Everybody bouncing.
I think you go Roche now with no Exorcism. It's a very long cooldown. He does not have Octarine. And he also does not have the cooldown reduction talent at level 20. He went for the movement speed instead.
Interesting.
10% is pretty low. But 50 move speed's a lot. But cooldown reduction is super important on Death Prophet.
Especially now, it's like he doesn't have the Octarine, right? So it makes it more important.
Okay, Quap getting close to that level 25. I'm going to do a lot of damage. Point.
There is no Exorcism. Huge chunk of OG's damage removed, though. They've got all the other ults ready, and they're going to try to make their move here. S4 blinking in, has the BKB. Oh! Black Hole comes through. The Stone Gaze is going to turn this, though. S4 gets denied again. He just can't seem to get off a good hole this game. However, Ana's cleaning up on the backlines. He finds the two-hero Chrono, bringing them down. The Kunkka Shaman deleted from the fight. They didn't manage to get off the Serpent Wards near the pit. Could prove costly. Maybe doing the bulk of the damage here, while Ame doing the bulk of the tanking and control. They'll X-Fly as he dives away. They can pull him back in. The Yules, though, is the solution. OG will get back. They don't have a Black Hole now. They don't have a Chrono. They don't have an Exorcism. They're very light on the key ultimates. The Exorcism coming soonish. And LGD will not commit for this Roche.
Phoenix not dying there was very important because he bought back earlier and he has the gem. So, he had the gem when he dove out. Looks like he passed it on to somebody else now.
Probably realizing if he dies, that would be a big blow.
Shadow Shaman still has wards, but I don't think they can commit for this fight. They really need Stone Gaze. Without Stone Gaze, it's not really going to be good.
Took the plus 2 seconds Stone Gaze talent for Medusa.
Yep, that's the better talent, I think. Lifesteal when you don't do any damage. Good news is he has so many ways to pop Lincolns if he gets Orchid. Bad news is he still does no damage.
I mean, can Quap pick up the slack as far as the damage department goes? It seems like maybe he's trying to.
You do have the Beastmaster aura, so I think so. She's attacking pretty fast. She just needs 25, and she's really close. After this wave, okay, she's 25 finally, and instantly takes Spell Lifesteal. Not even any consideration for fights the AoE Shadow Strike.
Ugh.
That is probably, that's like Sin's face.
Handsome Sin's face.
Ame being initiated on.
Uh-oh, they baited it out.
That's
really bad.
It's going to be a 90-second window. They got to make the most of this, but it's so tough to fight in now with no real counterplay for S4 and that Black Hole coming soon.
I think if you're OG, just walk into the pit now, right?
Yeah, I think you walk into the pit with Exorcism and just do it. Do they need? Yeah, they need. Sunray.
There's no Octarine and no talent. So it's a long cooldown to expend.
I wonder if Ame's considering getting Octarine for more stone gazes. And more mana.
More snakes.
Okay, well, they are going in there. The Hawk died, but they know that all 5 of them are in there. 11.
Will they fight this? They're going to try. 11 up on the high ground. Perched in position while OG lurking.
Look at the
pit.
wraparound from Maybe. He's all the way to the north.
He's trying, but No-Tail says, screw it, man. We're not taking chances here. Exorcism out. Roche dropping quick. Nobody else in the pit to help him. Ame's got that ult relatively soon, 30 seconds. It won't be in time if OG commit, but they're a bit hesitant to do that. They sit far back. They want these Lincolns to be ready. S4 BKB available. He could make a committed jump forward any second now. And no, it's Ana who starts the party. He finds 2. Meanwhile, on the back lines, maybe wants to take out Fly very early in this fight. Again, the Chrono nets them. Key support kills. Both supports brought down. The egg will be dealt with. That's 100 seconds on the sideline. It's going to be the Death Prophet ult ending at the wrong time for OG. They don't have the firepower. Now the Shaman wards are in the pit. Yao to the rescue. Perhaps the hole is there by S4, but where's the deeps? They lack it. Ana comes in a bit late and now has to retreat. The Quap ult comes through and maybe stands as the big damage talent dominator here. He'll take them all out. 3 down. No buyback available. No ults available. LGD destroying OG in the pit.
Yao waited for the perfect moment to buy back. I thought he was going to buy back like 3 times before when he died. But this was definitely the fight when he got Crone in the back line. Also, this Blink Dagger by Death Prophet also helps a lot because all they want to do is bypass Medusa team fights. Ignore her because she doesn't do any damage and kill the weak supports. However, the 2 lives on the Shadow Shaman proved to be a lot. Also, Maybe's positioning was stellar.
Another roar and another opening. They lunge in, instantly going on to No-Tail. The snowball drags him in, but it's towards the Hex. Maybe is there, chunking him down. Could be an Lgd-2 if there's any more mistakes. Death Prophet out for 100. S4 on the run. Fly getting slowed down. Objectives are opened up, but Lgd are dangerously low here. And Ana looking for the punish. He has that Diffusal Blade. The Yule Scepter at the ready. Snakes coming out. They don't have a whole lot to work with. The cheese getting popped, I believe, here. Ame healing up and staying alive. Lgd working on Jerix. They'll bring him down, and now Ana's got it back. So no Death Prophet for 75. No Black Hole for 50.
Now that
no
Hex
Chrono
is real
for
good.
5.
The Hex is like, oh my god, this Hex!
The Hex is real good when you have that +1 advantage, especially.
Yeah.
And No-Tail also has the Lotus Orb, so if he's dead, then, or if you just Hex him, then there's not much to do but die. Nice shards here. Ana finds the opening. 2-hero Chrono. He's going to take down the Shaman. No buyback either. The boat comes in, though, trying to protect 11, keep him alive. They're not dealing with the cores, though. Maybe and Ame just doing whatever they want, and you say he lacks damage, but he's still forcing S4 on his heels, even with this very team-oriented build, and maybe comes for the cleanup. Snake coming through. S4, the heal ray protects him. Maybe they'll just turn for Fly instead. A deep dive, a committed roar from 11, and now the egg dropped in the midst of it. They're going to Hex up Ana again. Now the Yule Scepter by Maybe keeping the Enigma out of the fight. S4 unable to lend the assist. He dives the well. He has no fear. Wants to put them into eternal sleep. And the hole committed just for this. They want to bring down a Quap at the fountain. Insta buyback. Maybe waste no time. He mashes the ever-living crap out of that button. Now the rack's down, and Lgd looking to make it a 2-0 sweep. Rotate towards bottom lane. Buybacks galore. Everybody losing gold, but Lgd winning where it counts. That's the objectives, and that's what they are currently racking up. 1 lane down, 2 to go, and this bottom lane exposed. Good silence on No-Tail. Somnus just manning up. Maybe is a god in the front lines with the boat crashing in. Huge damage done. He's got the ult ready. The bashes need to be perfect from Ana. He needs that RNG now more than ever. Exorcism, the silence doesn't matter. Right clicks for the win. And Ame, again, just unscratched, unscathed, through it all. Another Torrent, another Quap ult. Applause indeed. OG are going to the lower bracket.
One of the most interesting Medusa builds I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It worked. It was weird. It was like good and then bad and then good. Like, at the end, he was unkillable.
Well, he was always unkillable. The problem was
he didn't do any damage, but you just need to survive versus their lineup. He survived the Chrono, he survived the Black Hole, survived the Egg.
And the Quap started like pulling a lot more weight once you got 25 as well. So
the Shaman pulled a lot more weight towards the end as well. Was able, like the Serpent Wards The buyback, like you said, for the Roshan fight was very key.
That was clutch.
Yeah.
That was really smart by LGD going on Fly because they knew he didn't have buyback. They found him like on that top ramp right outside the Roche pit. They ignored a lot of those key ultimates. They then used their support buybacks. They had the power play at the pit.
Yep.
I think just that was a game where buybacks decided most of it.
Impressed with the Medusa build still. Did the Axe do a lot? Did you see
No,
any
the axe.
illusions?
The axe is definitely good. I'm still reserved on the, because he bought Hex
Hex, yeah.
into the Lotus and everything.
He didn't
yeah.
need Lincoln's and